Disciple Bible Study. The title always sounded a little daunting to me. Over the years, friends encouraged me to sign up. The sales pitch, it's a fast-paced study of the Bible or portions of the Bible with extremely knowledgeable leaders requiring reading 3 to 5 chapters a day on average, where you can develop biblical discipline and grow spiritually. Daunting. Where was the I memorized the books of the Bible when I was a kid and still can't find Amos and Chronicles study? Yep.
Amen.
Yep. About 7 or 8 years ago, I signed up for my first class. I'd like to say it was a sales pitch that drew me in, but the truth is the kids were out of the house, Don was working out of state, and I was working way too much. I needed something to get me to leave work a little bit earlier than I was. After the first few classes, I knew the sales pitch was pretty accurate. The studies are fast-paced, but not so much that you can't stop and ask a question or have a good discussion. The leaders and teachers, most like to be called facilitators, all have been extremely knowledgeable, not just about the Bible, but about the history and the context, and sometimes even the language that it was written in. Reading does average about 3 to 5 chapters a day. I am still working on my discipline, though. But there are 2 things that keep me signing up every session. The first is that reading selected portions of the Bible in the order that are put together in the lessons has really provided some aha moments. Things like, I never read it like that before, or I don't remember reading those details about passages that I thought I had read 100 times. But the second thing that keeps me coming back is the weekly meetings. Not because it gets me to leave work. I'm retired now, that's not an issue. The weekly meeting is a place where I can ask questions about the readings or the history. We ask many why questions. Often the answer we get is, we don't know, or there's many interpretations. But then we get a chance to talk about what it might mean and what the possibilities are. And if the question is really relevant to our belief in God or our faith or our mission, we talk about what the study notes in each of our Bibles says. We all seem to have a favorite different version. We talk about how sometimes we're just as confused as the original 12 disciples when they asked Jesus a question. But what I've never heard someone say is that a question is dumb or that someone's comments are unwelcome. Disciple has been a place for open, safe discussion and questioning, a place where I sometimes leave with more questions than answers, but a place where I know God is present through the Spirit in the room, through the knowledgeable leaders, through the heartfelt discussion, and through the weekly prayer support we provide each other. Some weeks I still find Disciple Bible Study daunting. Some weeks I don't get all my reading done. Don't listen, Mr. Guy. Some weeks I am more in a listening mood than in a questioning mood. But every week that I read the lessons or attend the classes, I learn something new, or I get a new question to ponder. I get to connect with people who are also on a faith journey and want to learn more about the Bible. I get to feel the presence of God. Won't you consider joining us? You can sign up online or by filling out the registration form in the back. We meet on Mondays and we'll start on January 23rd. Don't worry if you can't attend every meeting or if some weeks you can't finish all the readings. Don't worry if you're not comfortable asking questions in a group. And especially don't worry if this all sounds a little daunting. Hope to see you there on the 23rd.